All right, YouTube, today we're going to be looking at the Eonon. I don't know how you honestly pronounce it. Sorry, I'm still sick. But I've actually had a couple of these radios for my Volkswagens over the years. I've probably bought about 4 of them. I saw they did a motorcycle unit, so that's the one I bought today. If you've seen previous videos, I had the Akushi, or however you say it, CarPlay radio. It lasted about a year. Some of the digitizers stopped working, so it's time to upgrade. I have not opened this before. You're seeing it just as I'm seeing it. Let me have a tendency to hold the camera close. Let's see if we can get it out of the bag here. So there's the actual unit. It's nice, it's got that little shade on it. It's got some wires attached to it. They almost look just like the ones on that Akushi unit. They just screw together. Got my Sprite. So then all the wiring and stuff. So here is one of the cameras. This thing does have front and rear cameras. Let's see, that was one. There's the other camera. And then we got the mount, which I like this mount already. It's like nice metal, heavy duty. Looks like we got a GPS antenna. We got a USB cable. Power testing cable. Please use this cable for test before installation. I don't think I have a USB thing with me, but I'll get one. I have one in the car. There's the actual power wiring. And then here, oh, that's cool. Little handlebar remote. So I could have swore it said that this had TPMS. I don't know if they just work based off Bluetooth TPMS. Like if there's plugs that you can buy that go into your tires and you can just connect via Bluetooth. Let's see. Yeah, it says TPMS, so I'll have to look further into that, but let me get everything unwrapped and I'll show you where I'm going to mount it. This is going to be the first turn on. I have it plugged in with a cigarette lighter. Still going. Already got it dirty. No, I just cut it till it powers on. So I took my windscreen off, but that is where I'm going to mount it. So then as you're looking at it, you can see everything. I did plug it into here. It did power on. But it just has like a test boot. I guess it doesn't provide enough power to actually run. So I have my cables all tucked in there. I currently just have the GPS hooked in. That's the control for the handlebar, which I don't think I'm going to run because I'm just using it for navigation, which I'll have set up when I'm riding. They do have the DVR front, which is the camera. There's the power lead. And then DVR rear for the camera rear, which I'm not going to run the cameras. I had them on the Akushis, which, I mean, it's all right, but I don't really have a point to use them. So, and as I dug further in the box, here's the TPMS. So you just replace your valve stem caps with these, because I have them still on there from the old unit. And then it tells pressure once you start moving. So they're already in the box, good to go. Here's the wiring. Let me go around to the other side. So for my bike, in behind here is the battery. It also has a, hold on a second. It also has a harness back there that activates when you turn the key, which is what I'm really looking for the accessory power. So that's how I'm going to wire it. I'm going to wire it into that button or into that harness so that it only turns on when you turn the key, which I'm going to do all off camera. There's plenty of like online tutorials and other videos that show you how to do it, but it's just real simple. Batteries down here, power, ground, and then up in here there's like almost like a headlight harness, and that's where I tap into. It's what tells the headlights to turn on. It's not the direct feed, but it's what powers the relay to turn it on. So that's where I tap into. And again, it's not the power feed, it's just a signal for it to turn on. So that's where I'm going to wire it all up. Then I'm going to run some of these other wires in through here, kind of clean it all up, and then once I actually get it powered on and working, I'll show you how it works. Here is the startup. Now there is still a screen protector on there, which let me take it off. So what we're going to do is TPMS. I think we go into, maybe we'll go back. So go into the TPMS. So what you want to do, I think first I'm going to change this to PSI. Okay. So we're going to go back. So once you click unbound, it's going to want you to go put the front sensor on, and then you'll put it on, it'll read it, and then you'll click unbound and go put the rear sensor on, and it'll read it. So I'm going to do that real quick. Well, they're both bound. It's showing 31 front, 36 rear, which is slightly low, but it's also cold tires. So let's go back. So you can do your CarLink, which was the Apple CarPlay, dash cam if you had them hooked up. I do have the GPS hooked up. I'll have to see if the speed and all that actually works. Audio nav, let's see what's in settings. So really not much. Let's check brightness. So if we do auto, I'm going to leave it on auto and see how that does while riding around. Then you can do brightness, video, sound system. Like whenever you put in those TPMS sensors, it play a little beep. I would show you the CarPlay, but once I do, it's going to disconnect. But that's going to be it for now. I'm going to ride it for a little while, see how it does, and I'll report back. So hopefully you can hear me. I've driven with it for a little bit. A few things that I do and don't like. Came out here to the beautiful lake. This is not full bright. This is just on auto. And I mean, driving it, even with sunlight behind me, I can still see it fairly well. The only issues that I wasn't a fan of is that this windshield mount, you can see I can move it. It just moves so easy on these bikes that it kind of shakes. Now, if you're on smooth highway, it's not really too much of a concern. You know, it's not really moving all that much. But it's once you start hitting those bumps and stuff. The touchscreen, super responsive, way better than that other unit that I had. So we'll go to home here. The mile per hour does work. That's just your degrees, I guess, of your direction. So you can see 36, 39. I usually run 36 front, 40 rear, so they're pretty perfect. The mile per hour does work, and it is fairly accurate. So I mean, even if you wanted, you could cover up like your main screen and just use that. You know, you can kind of do it however you want. But so far, that's the only issues that I've had with it. Other than that, I enjoy it. There is one other issue. I ride with AirPods in, and I've noticed that when this unit turns on, it kicks the radio from my AirPod to this because it has a built-in speaker, and then you have to go in and manually change it back. Aside from that, it's the only issue I've had, so hopefully that continues, and maybe I'll do like a 6-month checkup on it. If you want to see more cool accessories, like, share, subscribe, comment, let me know what you want to see.